All of you guys know what Crunchyroll is, right? Of course you do. You guys are MMO players. The vast majority of you probably spend half of your time watching anime. I mean, I am guilty of the same, so you know what? Don't feel bad. I can relate, trust me. Now, they actually just released a brand new mobile game called Princess Connect Redive. You guys have been asking me, Stix, you gotta take a look at the game. And you know what? I did. I went ahead, I downloaded the game, I installed it, and I started playing it. And you know what? It turns out it is not a bad game. It is actually a pretty decent game. I spent a couple hours playing through it. Part of that was when I was on the toilet pooping. Part of that was when I was sitting out in the living room on my incredibly comfy new couch waiting for my bolognese to finish cooking. And then part of that was, again, when I was on the toilet later in the day after my workout. This is probably way more information than you guys wanted to hear, but at least you know generally how I go about recording these mobile videos. Now, Princess Connect Redive is a very interesting game. It is beautiful. Like, everything about it is so crisp, so smooth, so high quality, but at the same time, the aesthetic appeal of the game is masking a much shallower experience. And by shallow, I don't mean necessarily a bad experience. I just mean that for the most part, it is your average RPG. You take missions, you go ahead and you go through multiple waves of enemies, you killed said enemies, you complete the mission, you get your rewards, you go recruit your waifus through the gacha system, which really isn't bad from what I can tell. You can upgrade your characters, you can level up your characters, you can equip your characters, you can enhance your characters. There is a story for the game. You can actually view the story and participate in the story separately from the quests that you take. But generally, this is a pretty generic, pretty traditional game. I know you guys are really fond of these though, and I get it, I do. A lot of JRPGs for like the PlayStation 2 or the PlayStation 3 or even the PlayStation 4 are all very similar as well. They all follow a very traditional formula. So I don't see anything wrong with this being necessarily a copy paste of what we already have, as long as it has its own unique story, its own unique characters, and its own aesthetic look and feel. And it did. This game looks really good. The voiceovers were really good. The music, the background music was great. One thing I did not like about it though was the auto combat. Your characters literally just continued smashing the other side, the enemies on the right of the screen, and when you had accumulated enough of whatever resource you accumulate, you literally just click their head and they use a special ability, which, you know, their special abilities all looked great. They really did. Everything about the game looks really, really high quality once again. But my issue was, with the exception of needing to just like click their face, their portrait to get them to use their ability, there was no input required from me. I could actually, from the very first mission, just set them to auto and it would automatically click their portrait, and therefore eliminated any need for me to actually be present, other than of course to like click complete and go to the next mission. Now, there was plenty to do in game, don't get me wrong, and oh man, trust me, the tutorial made sure I knew exactly what was available to me. Because of those several hours of playing, I swear to God, at least an hour of that was me like spam clicking, trying to skip all of the tutorials that were present. Like, they'd spoon feed this crap to you, man. But that was fine, because once you make it through all the tutorials, once you have acquired the knowledge to successfully play the game, then you can actually begin enjoying it. Interestingly, I did like that you had your own like little dorm or apartment, or oh wait, no, it was a guild house. I did enjoy that you had your own guild house that you could decorate the interior of, and you could drop your waifus off in. And I know a lot of mobile games have this feature. I just never really get presented with it early in the game. So knowing that literally they throw you there, I think like at the 30-minute mark, was kind of refreshing. Now, overall, this felt like I was playing through A, an anime, and B, an autoplay game, with regards to the combat anyway. I feel like if the combat was more interactive and engaging, this would probably be one of the better mobile RPGs to play. And you know what? If you're into RPGs that are like this, then this is definitely on the upper tier of what's available. And if I were to do a top 10 mobile RPGs of 2021 video, I would definitely include this one there. Overall, my experience was pretty good. I played it for a couple hours, I had some fun doing so, and I would continue if given the opportunity to, if only to continue upgrading and recruiting more waifus. But this is my opinion, my impressions of the game. What do you guys think? Does this look like something you might be interested in playing? Let me know down in the comments below and let's talk about it. Anyway guys, that is it from me. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Someday soon I'm gonna make it. Yeah, all hard work's gonna be worth it. Ooh,